Oklahoma politicians love to talk about Mississippi's reading gains. They point to the reading miracle and say Oklahoma should copy it. But Oklahoma tried to buy the headline on the cheap. Mississippi did not get those gains with slogans. Mississippi invested in public schools. The sales pitch was simple. Copy Mississippi, hold students accountable, and raise reading scores. But that was never the whole story. The real Mississippi model was not just a third-grade retention law. It was a public school investment strategy. Mississippi invested in reading coaches, teacher training, early screening, intervention, and research-based instruction. Oklahoma has funded pieces of that approach. But Mississippi also learned the next lesson. Reading gains can fade as students move into higher grades unless the support keeps going. Oklahoma wanted the old headline. It did not fully fund the newer direction needed to make the gains last. The next step is not just third grade. It is sustained reading support through the middle grades, so students do not lose ground as the work gets harder. Mississippi has been moving toward that broader support. Oklahoma politicians praised the reading miracle, but they did not want to pay for the full system needed to sustain it. Oklahoma cannot build a reading miracle on emergency-certified classrooms. The state has relied on roughly 5,000 emergency-certified teachers, while teacher starting pay still trails nearby states. If Oklahoma wants Mississippi-style results that last, it has to invest in the workforce that makes those results possible. Mississippi also gave Oklahoma a second lesson. In 2026, the Mississippi House narrowly passed a school choice bill, 61-59. But the Senate Education Committee rejected it by voice vote. Chairman Dennis DeBar said, "The bill dies today." Mississippi protected the public school strategy behind its reading gains. Oklahoma went the other way. Here is the choice in plain English. Oklahoma found money for private school tax credits. The annual cap is now $275 million. A serious salary and benefit upgrade for roughly 5,000 emergency-certified positions was estimated at about $123 million a year. The state could have made a major move on teacher quality. It chose a different priority. Oklahoma approved about $579 million in private school tax credits over 2 years. More than 90% of recipients were already in private school. At the same time, public schools were told to stretch every dollar while politicians praised a reading model that depends on sustained public school investment. That is the contrast. Mississippi protected the public school strategy behind its reading gains. Oklahoma expanded private school subsidies while using Mississippi's success as a talking point. One state protected the model. The other protected the slogan. Oklahoma's $275 million private school tax credit cap could have been used for teacher quality, reading support, school counselors, community school pilots, and early childhood support. That would not just help schools. It would build the workforce Oklahoma says it wants. A conservative policy should ask what helps the most children read, what investment does the most to raise people's incomes, and what gives taxpayers the highest return. If the goal is better reading and a stronger economy, Oklahoma should fund the people and programs that actually help children learn, graduate, and earn more. Oklahoma wanted the reading miracle, but it did not want to pay for the full reform. It kept sending money into private school tax credits while public schools were told to stretch every dollar. In the House debate, Representative Chad Caldwell, who presented the bill on the floor, used the popular argument. The reason we are increasing the cap here is because it's been popular. But popular with whom? With families already in private school. With higher-income households. With families clustered in the Oklahoma City and Tulsa metro areas. It was not the same kind of benefit for families in Idabel, Ardmore, Altus, Weatherford, or the rural districts helping pay the bill. Follow the money at wlangdon.substack.com.